English class. I hope you all are safe, healthy and happy and are enjoying learning grammar lessons these days through lot of examples, pictures and sentences. Children, do you remember what we had learnt in our last class? We had learnt about nouns which you have been learning right from your primary classes. We tried to understand what are nouns. The name of a person, place or things. And we tried to look at a lot of examples of nouns. Today we are going to learn something more about nouns. That is the different types of nouns. So let's try to look at some pictures and understand what are the different types of nouns, so that when we are reading a text and trying to comprehend it, or when we try to understand a given text, we are able to identify the different types of nouns, and we are also able to write grammatically correct sentences. So children, are you ready? So here we go. Look at your screen very carefully. Now the types of nouns. Look at the two pictures on the screen, children. What do we see in the first bubble? We see the picture of a king, isn't it? We all know a king wears a crown and he has a very royal appearance, okay? And he rules the kingdom. And we also know that there were many kings in the past. So, this is the picture of a king. Since I told you, there were many kings in the past. And we have learnt about them in our history lessons. So, when we say king, it is a common noun. Okay? Because we don't know which king are we talking about. Okay? We just say a king. So, king is a common noun. Now look at the next picture, children. Here we see the picture of King Ashoka. Now we know the name of this king. And we are talking about a particular king. So, this is known as a proper noun. When we talk about particular person or places or particular things, then we say it is a proper noun. So these two pictures tell us what is a common noun and what is a proper noun. Now children, you must remember proper nouns are always written with a capital letter at the beginning. Okay, now for example, in the sentence above, Geetha is a proper noun because it is the name of a particular girl. Now, girl is a common noun. When we say girl, it could be any girl. So, girl is a common noun. Whereas, Geetha, Sam, John, Ashoka, they are proper nouns because they are the names of particular persons. It could also be the names of places. Port Blair, Tiglipur, Delhi, Chennai, Bengaluru. Okay, so they are proper nouns because they are the names of particular places. So children, I hope you have understood what are common nouns and proper nouns. Okay, for example, if we say pen, pen is a common noun. But when we say Parker pen, we are talking about a particular brand of pen. So that is a proper noun. Okay, if we say flower, so we are talking about flowers in general. So flower is a common noun. But when we say rose is a beautiful flower, that means we are talking about a particular flower, rose. So rose is a proper noun. And children, I repeat once again, all the proper nouns begin with a capital letter. Even if it is in the middle of sentences, you must remember proper nouns always begin with capital letter. So the first kind of nouns that we learnt right now, proper noun and common nouns. Now children, let's move on to another type of noun. What do you see in this picture? You see a team, a group of people. You have heard about team. Okay? So when you talk about, persons, things taken together and spoken of as one whole, like a fleet of ships, a team of directors, okay, a team of players, a crowd of people. So when we talk of persons, places or things in a group, as a whole, family, there are many members in a family. Maybe 5 members, 8 members, 10 members, but we call it a family. A flock of sheep. You have seen a flock of sheep, right? You might have seen, maybe whenever you have gone to the mainland, or you might have also seen on the television. So when you see a shepherd with a large number of sheep, you say flock of sheep, herd of deer. Okay? So these are called collective noun. When we talk of a number of persons, places or things, groups, then we say it is a collective noun. Okay? We had also looked at some examples. I hope children, collective nouns are clear to you now. Now we have learnt common nouns, proper nouns and collective nouns. Now let's look at the next type of noun. What do you see in the picture, children? Certain things. Let me read it for you. Bricks, cement, concrete, sand, reinforcement, glass, tiles, wood and plastic. When you look at these pictures, what do you understand, children? What do we use cement for? We use cement for construction. Yes, we make bridges, we make buildings, we make schools, hospitals. Okay, we use cement for construction. So it is a material. Okay, what do we use bricks for? We use bricks for construction too. What do we use sand for? Sand also is used for construction, children. We do use wood for construction and we use wood to make so many things, isn't it? We make furniture out of wood, we make houses out of wood, isn't it? We make bridges out of wood. So we use wood for making so many things. We use plastic to make so many things, isn't it? So what are these called? They are called material. But wood, plastic, cement, tiles, they are the names of certain materials. They are nouns. Okay? But since they are materials which we use to make different things, they are called material nouns. Material nouns refer to materials or substances from which things are made, such as silver, gold and cotton. We make a lot of ornaments from gold. So gold is a material noun. We make a lot of ornaments from silver. So silver is a material noun. Cotton is grown in the agriculture. It is a raw material. Okay, and we make a lot of things out of cotton, isn't it? We make cotton clothes. So cotton is a material noun. Okay, so I hope children, material noun is clear to you. So now we have learnt about common nouns, proper nouns, collective nouns and material nouns. Now look at the picture very carefully, children. What do you see? Do you see the picture of a clock? What does a clock tell us? A clock tells us about time, isn't it? When we look at the clock, we tell, okay, it's 10 o'clock, it's 12 o'clock, okay, time. Okay, and what do you see in the second picture, children? You see picture of friends, okay, very happy, and that is friendship. Okay, now can you see friendship, children? Can you touch? Okay, can you say, okay, this is friendship? So can you say this is time? Okay, look at this, this is time. The time has gone. Okay, now an abstract noun is the name of a quality, action or state considered apart from the object to which it belongs. Abstract noun, something which you cannot touch or you cannot see. Okay, you can just feel it. You can experience it, isn't it? So abstract noun can be categorized as three different states of being in the state of quality, that is kindness, honesty, bravery. Okay, so you can't touch kindness, you can't touch honesty, you can't touch bravery. You can tell people, see how brave he is. This is an act of bravery. You can experience this. Okay, demonstrate this through deeds, but you cannot see bravery, you cannot touch it. Okay, so they are abstract noun. Action, laughter. Okay, when people laugh, then you can see people laughing. Theft, you know, somebody steals something from your house. Theft has taken place. Okay, you cannot touch that, maybe see that. Okay, but movement, all these are action. And now state, childhood. You can experience childhood. You can talk about childhood. Sleep, it is a state. Poverty, people being poor, it is an abstract noun. So an abstract noun is the name of a quality, action or state which is considered apart from the object to which it belongs. So now we have learned what are abstract nouns. Now these were, children, the different types of nouns. Common nouns, proper nouns, collective nouns, material nouns and abstract nouns. So these are the different types of nouns. Now let's look at this table, children. We'll quickly try to, revise whatever we have learnt about the different types of nouns. Common noun, the word for people, places and things. They are called common nouns. For example, book, pen, table, etc. Proper noun, the name of particular people, places and things are called proper noun. Example, Robin, Joe's, Rena, etc. Collective noun, it is word for a group of people, animals or things. Okay, an example, team, fleet, family, herd, etc. Material nouns. It is the name of the material an object is made of. For example, wood, metal, gold, silver. Abstract nouns. It is the name of the things we cannot touch. As I told you, wisdom, honesty, fear, etc. So children, I hope you have understood what are the different types of nouns. So you must try to look at things around you or the things that happen with you every day. At home, in the school, when you're with your friends, in your neighborhood, and you must try to identify what type of noun it is. This will help you to understand the text also in a better manner, and also it will help you to solve questions related to different sections in your question paper. Now let's look at some more sentences. So children, let's look at these sentences and try to identify the different types of nouns. Now look at the first sentence. The crowd was very big. Okay, what is the noun here? Crowd is the noun. Now what type of noun is this? Crowd talks about a large number of people. We talk about a number of people together at one place. Okay, so crowd is a collective noun. I had told you children, when we talk about groups of people, animals or things taken as, one whole, then we say it's a collective noun. So here crowd is a noun and it is a collective noun. Now always speak the truth. What is the noun here children? The noun is truth. Now what type of noun is this? Can you touch truth and say, okay, this is truth? No, we cannot. Okay? So, the things which we cannot touch, okay, it is abstract noun. Truth, honesty, sincerity, fear, love, okay, abstract nouns. Now, our class consists of 20 students. I hope you can identify the nouns in this sentence. Children, here we have a noun, class, and also we have students. Okay, when we say students, what type of noun it is children? We are not talking about a particular student. Rohit is a good student. So when we say that, then it becomes a proper noun. But here we are talking of students. A school has so many students. A class has many students. So students will be a common noun. Student is a common noun. And class, we are talking about a group of students together in a place known as class. So what is class children? It is a collective noun. Okay. Now look at this sentence. Jawaharlal Nehru was the first Prime Minister of India. So we do have 2 or 3 nouns here too. Let's try to identify. Jawaharlal Nehru. We are talking about a particular person. We are naming a person. So it is a proper noun. Okay? Jawaharlal Nehru is a proper noun. Now, was the first Prime Minister of India. So India is the name of a particular country. So again it is a proper noun. Again, if we see Prime Minister, he is a person. He could be any person. Okay. Who is the Prime Minister of our country right now? Shri Narendra Modi is the Prime Minister of India. When we say Shri Narendra Modi is the Prime Minister of India, then we are talking about the present Prime Minister of India. We are talking about a particular person. But when we say Prime Minister of any country, okay, so this is a common noun. Okay, there were so many prime ministers in the world in the past. Okay, so when we say prime minister, it is a common noun. But when we say Jawaharlal Nehru, when we say Shri Narendra Modi ji, so they are proper nouns. Okay children, India, it's a particular country. When we say country, okay, country, it is a common noun. Okay, but when we say India, it is a proper noun because we are talking about a particular country. Pakistan, Bangladesh, America, Britain, so all these are proper nouns. Okay, now look at this sentence. He gave me a bunch of grapes. Now, bunch is a noun and grapes also is the name of a fruit. Okay, when we say bunch, okay, you might have seen bunches of grapes children. When you go to buy fruits with your parents, you see bunches of grapes in the fruit shop. So when you see, lot of grapes put together, so we call it a collective noun, a bunch of grapes. Now grapes is the name of a fruit. When you say fruit, it is a common noun. But when you say grapes, it is a proper noun because we are talking about a particular fruit. But here when we say bunch of grapes, there are different types of grapes too, different varieties of grapes. So when we talk about a particular variety, then we say it is a proper noun. But here grapes is a common noun. And I hope you have understood how to classify the nouns in sentences. So when you are reading your text, whether it is a prose text or a supplementary text or any reading material, it could be storybooks, okay. So when you are reading these books, you come across different sentences and you must be able to identify the different types of nouns in the sentences. So children, today we have learned what are the different types of nouns. And I have also told you, whenever you talk about proper nouns, it should begin with a capital letter. Okay, and we try to understand through examples and pictures the different types of nouns. I hope you will try to identify the types of nouns from the various text materials you read, and also from the different storybooks and other materials that you read at home. Okay, maybe from the newspapers at home. You should read a lot, children, and through fun you must learn grammar. Okay, through examples, through pictures, through sentences. I'll see you in the next class with a new topic. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.